Well, here we go. We're going out for the afternoon hunt. Morning was a little bit slower. We saw 2 does off in the distance, and sorry, Matthew, I did not go stalk them. I'm not as talented as you are, so anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, go watch segment 1. My nephew in the youth hunt stalked a doe from 210 yards out, and this morning he asked me why we didn't do that when we couldn't get the does in close enough. So we're going to go out second round. Hopefully we can release a couple arrows tonight.
It's the afternoon hunt in the early doe season here in Michigan. Morning was a little slow. We saw a couple does far off and a bunch of turkeys, but it's about 79 degrees, so it's a little warm. Luckily, we're in the shade. Just gonna sit tight and see what moves.
First doe came out of the wheat field and started going into the woods to get some acorns. Jerry came to full draw on her, and we just could not get a clear window for a shot. Jerry says there's another deer coming, and there's a big doe coming out of the wheat field, coming right in front of him. Matt. Well, another great Saturday, another long Saturday. It took till about 7:30 to put an arrow in one, but Jerry just drilled one right before dark. We had a bunch of deer that actually came from the hayfield back into the woods on his side, and he just lit one up. So about to go in there and scoop her up.
We got 18, right?
Yeah. Had a great time hunting out here with Jerry. We were able to put a big doe down, a great way to start the season. Now, next weekend, I'm going to be heading up to my cousin's place in northern Michigan, and we're going to try to put a few more slick heads on the ground. Well, here we go. It is opening day of deer season in Michigan. Sadly, had to work today, but just got out getting packed up now. Going to go meet up with my cousin and get up north. I got a bunch of does to slay. He's got a bunch of does on his property like Michigan always does. So we're going to try to take a few miles off the table this weekend and fill the freezers. We kind of got skunked this morning, so that was a bummer, but right now just getting a couple shots in, making sure the bows are all good. We're going to get out this afternoon. We're going to slay some Sallies. So we barely got set up in the blind. I didn't even get to sit down yet. We already had deer pouring into the field.
Just blew it. Right off the bat, we had two does come in, and they're out at about 65, and they slowly worked their way in. And all of a sudden, they got to about 40 yards, and one of them started to leave the field. So, hurried up, drew back, got the pin on her, and airmailed it right over her back like an idiot. We were just practicing 40 yards. I felt really good about 2 hours ago, but now I don't feel real good at all. So, good thing is it's early. Hopefully something will come back and can redeem ourselves.
About an hour later, we had a rainstorm come in, and I believe the same two does, the one that I just missed, came back into the field.
Today's not my day.
Well, just went and tracked her for probably about 160, 170 yards. Like I said, you saw the shot. She dropped right on the spot, got up, ran off. We had a little bit of blood when she crossed the creek, but kind of lost her after that. Took a toll on my confidence for the start of the season, but we're going to get back after it. Now we're going to head up to Mike Vasquez. He's trying to fill his doe tag in Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
There we go, doe down tonight. So thankful for that to happen. We sat until dark hoping for a buck to come through, and we were hoping to be able to double up tonight, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But we're still thankful we got a doe on the ground. Still early in the season, so we have a lot of time left to get a buck on the ground, fill some more tags. So real thankful and blessed for being able to harvest a deer. I got to get some new light and knocks, so unfortunately it's going to be a search here for an arrow. And once we find that, we can hopefully get on some blood. But we had a full pass through, and she gave us a 25-yard shot just slightly quartering away, so feel really confident with that. Looked at the footage, and very lethal shot there. So let's get out, let's go track her down, and get her back home.
Right there.
That's a big old doe.
What's that, Dad? I haven't seen a deer for the longest time. Yep, well done. Great step, Dad.
Here we go.
Oh.
Very nice.
I'll get her over.
Hey, yeah. Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Get her over the truck. And then... There we go. Got it done tonight. Came out here an hour later than I expected, but still got in. The rain stopped sooner than I thought it was going to, and had sunshine hit right over the field, and got up into a stand, and not even 5-10 minutes after I was completely set up, I had 2 does come in. Had a bunt and buck work the field, and literally had an awesome night. Had this one work in probably 20 minutes after I had those 2 small ones work through, and there was another big doe with her. She came in, worked her way right into 25 yards, made an awesome 25-yard shot. She was just slightly quartering away to me. The B3 broadhead pierced straight through both sides of her, exited right out of a shoulder. Those things are lethal, and literally found the arrow as soon as we got out here, and she had blood pouring out left and right, going right up through the woods, and she ran probably 30 yards into the woods and piled up. So it's nice to get one down on the ground, and now we can sit back and hope for a buck to roll through. I was hoping to double up tonight, but that didn't happen. But still fun to be out, and can't thank the Lord enough for letting this happen. And stay tuned, because we're gonna put some deer down this year.
All right, here we go, guys. Another season underway here in Michigan. I've been out here for, it's my 4th day now. I haven't seen anything. Off to a slow start. It's a balmy 70 degrees this afternoon. I'm sweating my britches off. The Rizzy boys are getting her going. Already threw out segment 1. Adam was out with his nephew. Had some struggles learning how to operate a crossbow, which, I mean, how hard is operate a crossbow, right? But anyways, they ended up having to put a stalk on a deer just for fun, and it worked out for the little guy. So congrats to him getting that doe. Then Taylor Bundy was down in Missouri with Lord Stanley, but I'm pretty sure it's Mrs. Bundy, because Lord Stanley, that's the hockey, that's the cup, Lord Stanley Cup. So the Bundys are down in Missouri, I believe, and they got drenched in a little rainstorm, but managed to pull out a nice buck. She put down the buck, so congrats to her on that. Segment 2 I know is coming out. Just saw the last couple of days or two, Mitchy the Squeeze dropped himself a doe, so good for him. Brian Cornucopia, he got 2 deer, I think back-to-back days, dropped a doe, and then I think it was a 6er he dropped, so good for Brian Cornucopia. Not sure what Rick's up to, haven't seen much from him. Might get the hashtag Where's Rick going. Rick, if you're out there, you know, just blink, let us know you're alive. We're concerned about you. And then I saw Adam. Adam was strolling through the woods with Mrs. Wikolski, and then he was holding some acorns. I guess they were out searching for his nuts, so congrats to Adam on finding his nuts. But that's been about it. Segment 2, I believe, will be dropping next week. Stay tuned for that, and I'm gonna keep trying to work my way into these segments, man. I tell you what, these deer are tough.